Stop right there, criminal scum.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and today I'm playing with Lagrella the Magpie, but this isn't just any Lagrella deck. No, this is an anti-Grenzo deck. This is our anti-theft device, because our opponents keep touching our stuff, taking our stuff, committing crimes, and, well, I wanted to give people a way to stop that. This deck is a combination of things that give you hexproof, like Metropolis Reformer or Shalai, Voice of Plenty, and Leyline of Sanctity. It's also got a lot of things that enter the battlefield and bounce stuff back into their owner's hands. Or just return them under your control, like Charming Prince. If somebody steals your creature, you just bring it right back under your control. The same thing, by the way, works with Planar Incision and Eternal Wanderer. Now, maybe your opponent is trying to cast your stuff, and they've got some cards in exile that are non-creature spells. Well, they can't cast them because the Soulless Jailer says no. Or maybe they're trying to cast things for free because that's what Grenzo does. Boromir says no. And if they're casting things from exile, we want to draw cards. So this will draw cards. And if they want to cast things on our turn, no, they can't, because Grand Abolisher and Teferi Time Raveler say you can only cast the stuff on your turn, not mine. Teferi also bounces stuff back into our hand, double bonus, and if there's creatures that they've taken, we can exile them with Lagrella to bring them back under our control. And if they're trying to cast more things from exile, we'll make those things cost more. Or we will plot them instead of allowing them to cast them, which can mess up a whole bunch of different spells. We have the regular blink stuff, though, like Soul Herders, we've got our Thasses and our Displacer Kittens, and all of those are real fun, because we're going to use them to blink our other anti-Grenzo tech, which, yes, the deck is also running mass bounce effects like River's Rebuke and Cyclonic Rift, because sometimes people just take your stuff a little too much. And sometimes you just want to bring that stuff back under your control using Tristani's End Step Trigger, or the second chapter of the Fall of Lord Khanda. Yeah, we've got it all in this deck. If by all, I mean stuff that hates on Grenzo. So we're going to take Lagrella into the queue, and we're going to specifically try to match up against Grenzo and other crime decks. We'll do our best. Aha! Grenzo! Crooked Jailer! Just the man we were looking for. And a Leyline of Sanctity. Did you guys know that Rakdos decks, notably, are very, very bad at dealing with enchantments? Feed the Swarm is typically the only piece of enchantment removal that's being run that isn't just a generic destroy non-land permanent kind of card. So we have Hexproof. Good luck heisting this, bad boy! Grenzo, if you're not familiar with him, despite this being the anti-Grenzo deck, what are you doing here if you don't know Grenzo? Yeah, he needs to target to steal, and he can't, because we have a Leyline. Bye, Grenzo. Roxanne, Starfell, Savant, and some counterspells, some discounty things, taxing things. I like all of this. Roxanne is an awful scary commander because she ramps and then she starts throwing rocks. And Roxanne is going to be the thing we name here to slow them down. They didn't have turn 1 ramp, but they probably have turn 2 or turn 3 ramp. There we go, a Mind Stone. So we have to be ready once they get the 5 mana, or I guess 7 now, to throw her back into hand. I don't have green mana here. That's okay. I'm not going to hold up the reprieve. Just want to play my tapped lands while I'm less scared. Cool. Rising of the Day. She's got to go fast. She's going to go so fast. Still can't play my commander. Not that there's anything I'd want to exile. Booties. Okay. A second haste enabler and a little bit of hexproof. And 1 mana off from playing Yorion. They are still 3 mana off from playing Roxanne. And by the way, since we've taxed her, I might end up using this reprieve on another threat they end up throwing down. I'm actually going to use Touch the Spirit Realm here to exile their Mind Stone. They will probably sacrifice it in response. Or give it hexproof? Nope, they're sacrificing it in response. Yeah, they did not get the ramp they would need. And since we have Yorion, we can blink this in order to exile then the boots. Or a creature if they have a creature. Ah, they just need lands. There's a forest. Play Otawara. And then Yorion. Blinking, touch the Spirit Realm. I don't need to blink Curse of Silence. When this comes back, we will exile Swiftfoot Boots. There are no boots. Hawk is going to double up a land. Also, he does have haste. And I'll say he is a more valuable target than these Swiftfoot Boots, so I'm probably going to do, like, Ephemerating, Yorion to move these around. But because of the mana I have, I'm going to start with Spirited Companion. Ooh, that stops and enter the battlefield. Nice. We Ephemerate before end step. And we are going to blink the puppy and the touch the spirit realm. Exiling Pock. Drawing a card. Nice! Green mana! Cool! Resolve. Decline. Throw her back in the hand. She'll only cost, like, the same 7. But that's still happening. I'm going to Ephemerate. I'm just going to Ephemerate the Spirited Companion. Draw more cards. Oh, look at all this beautiful green mana. Oh, lovely. Since I'll be able to play this again, I've got to decide what I want to do. I don't have double green for Acidic Slime. I can stop the enter of the battlefield, but she'll still get the on attack. I think that's enough, though. So I'm going to play Elish Norn. Mutta Machines. Swinging for 4. This is going to double my enter to the battlefield and silence theirs. This is especially good because it means that Roxanne, if she wants to attack in, would, you know, have to trade with her. I wouldn't offer her as a trade, though. I've got other ways to deal with Roxanne. Okay, Obliterating Bolt, so dealing 3, followed by... Or dealing 4, followed by a Braid to take her out. So they really need that enter the battlefield. Topiary Stomper gets them a land, probably a mountain. I wonder if they'll put the boots on it just because they have 1 extra mana. Cool. Thinking about Slimin'. Got a Slime and a Blink, but I don't. It's more important to me here. Rising of the Day. Yorion is staying back because she's a good blocker. It's a good blocker. He's a bird. He's a bird. Oh, somebody in chat is discussing why are cards that are auto-includes in Commander not banned, specifically Soul Ring? And the answer is because it's part of the culture of the format. I think that most people who I've spoken to who, you know, work on the rules for Commander have this agreement of if they could rebuild Commander starting from scratch right now, Soul Ring would not be a part of it. However, Soul Ring has been a part of it, so Soul Ring will continue to be a part of it. It's the kind of thing that gets included in all the precons and everything like that as well. Ooh, Spiteful Banditry. Taking out not quite everything, but getting double the tokens off this Parallel Lives. Yeah, it's iconic. It's part of the culture of the format. I think that's like how I describe it, and I think that that's the right way to put it. Timeless Witness. Emerating Yorion. This is going to, by the way, hide the Timeless Witness. On our turn. And she'll come back next turn. right? Oh no, it's because that would, right, that's an instant speed one. So that just happens there. And then we keep the reprieve to stop the dude. Yeah, get it. Yes, if we did an end step, we would be doing the slow blink. But this is fine, because we just want the reprieve. I know. The way it is, because that's the way it's been, is unfortunate. But, like, I believe that is the answer for specifically asking about, like, soul rings. Not blocking there. I really want to make sure Yorion's available next turn. Okay, yeah, you can kill the Timeless Witness. I just care about stopping Roxanne. I'm just blinking this to make sure the Ephemerate goes into my graveyard. Otherwise, it will stay in exile. Oh, cute! Nightclub Bouncer. Make number go up. Eventually, they'll get to the point where just Roxanne can be cast twice in a turn. She costs 7, so, like, they're just about there, I think. We throw her back. Like a fish. Ooh, Boseiju. Nice. Roxanne with double tokens. It's pretty threatening. All right, and so they're using this Wooded Foothills here. That's going to get them to 7 mana so they can recast her. In response, I'm going to destroy the Parallel Lives. Or try to. Say yo-ho! They give it the 5-month resub. How appropriate. I was playing some yo-ho last night. I was playing Sea of Thieves. Yoin and hoin. Oh yeah, you know me. I'm so smart about my blink sequencing, George. Except I'm not. I mess it up all the time. They'll still be able to give her haste, though, because I gave them extra mana. It's the same number. But also, like, if they want to yeet themselves into my Yorion, good for them. Swinging in with my bird. Beep, beep. It's a pretty good bird. Grabbing that Ephemerate again. We are going to go ahead and grab Roxanne and Tristani. Tamio's safekeeping. This is actually fine here. Like, you can attack in. Yorion will be untapped. Just attacking in with Topiary Stomper. Okay, well, I'm still doing the thing I was planning on doing. This will come back. We'll block. We're gonna exile this. I think this, too. Shuffle this around a little bit. Yeah, you know. Blinky stuff. They weren't a Grenzo deck, though, so, like, it's cool. GG. Radagast, the Brown, enters the battlefield and looks for creatures that don't match the creature types you've already got in play. This is great with just lots of green creatures with tons of different creature types. I don't have any green in this hand, and that's totally fine. I have a mana drain, which is totally awesome. And even if they make something uncounterable, I can still use that to ramp into, oh, I don't know, the Wandering Emperor. Sounds good to me. I also have some blinky, blonky, bouncies. You may notice, by the way, I did not remove the Llanowar Elf's abilities because I really wanted to mana drain. It's a good counter spell.
I've made it just in time.
Boop.
Show them the edge of your blade.
Hello. Llanowar Elf, would you like to party with me? Oh, human. So I am going to bounce the Llanowar Elf. Or at least attempt to. Okay, went through. I'm then going to blink my Aether Channeler. So I can draw a card to make a bird. You wonder why Mana Drain is banned in Legacy? Yeah, great question that, huh? Great question. They've got 5 mana now. I'm honestly, like, kind of surprised that they stuck around after the mana drain. Most people just leave. Boop. There is no Ornithopter. I'm going to just use Lagrella here to temporarily exile my Aether Channeler. Yeah, Mana Drain and Reanimate coming to Brawl has definitely been something. Ooh, Vorinclex. He's the one with Reach. Llanowar Elf. Acidic Slime is also real rude. Oh, I'm not going to be using the slime right here. I'm actually going to be doing this. Let's go Glamours. So I am going to exile my Lagrella and kill the Vorinclex because Eternal Wanderer lets us do that. Aether Channeler will return to play. I do not want to return that to the command zone. We are going to use you to bounce Nylea. Attack with these. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And... sure, more Samurai. Lagrella's back. I'm just going to exile the Llanowar Elf. We are threatening lethal next turn. Did not do any crime stopping here. No crime fighting. But we're doing pretty dang well because we mana drained into an Eternal Wanderer. Let's see if this guy finds a creature. Look at the top. Find a Wicked Wolf. They don't have enough mana to wolf. They do have a goose, and they could eat the food. That would gain them some life. Gwenna, but not enough mana to play her. I will exile Radagast with the Eternal Wanderer.
Have a nice trip.
And I will touch upon the Gilded Goose. They can heal up to 10. We're doing way more damage than that with Lagrella and the gang. GG Radagast. The first Sliver. Always out here cascading into stuff, and, well, usually it's just 5 color cut stuff. We have, ooh, turn 1 ramp. That's kind of nice. We could go for the turn 2 Lagrella, not that that does anything. I just want the turn 1 ramp into, I guess, turn 2 having more mana than my opponent. The first sliver cascades when it's cast, which means that there's 2 different things we have to deal with. What a pain. I'll play the Soulless Jailer. This is not going to stop everything that the first sliver would cast, but it will prevent non-creature spells from being cast from graveyards or exile. Now that's an interesting choice. They have Binding the Old Gods on the Delighted Halfling, and not on the Lagrella. Well, I don't really have a need to play Lagrella here, so I'm going to hold up Momentary Blink to protect myself. And here comes the first sliver. Now, do I think they're going to hit a creature? Probably not. These decks typically have very few creatures in them, because they're first sliver decks with no slivers in them. So, hey, nice growth spiral. You can't cast it. Sometimes the things we use to hate Grenzo hate other things too. They're saying, nice, thanks. I'm just gonna chill. Me chilling with my nightclub bouncer. Which one? Pink? Reading pool. I already have another white source in hand. Bounce it! They chose to put it back in exile. It costs 2 more. Oh, hi, Vorinclex. Vorinclex will grab them 2 forests of whatever sort they'd like. I want to start destroying some lands. Here's my acidic slime. I'm going to destroy a triome. Which one? I think Ketria? Ketria. Uro. Going to get them more lands into play. Also, put an Uro in their graveyard. Fable of the Mirror Breaker spits out a token. Hey, Vorinclex. You coming in? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna trade with you because I have another plan. Ooh, Born to Norn. Soon. Making sure I have a little extra white mana. Yes, okay, great. Lagrella is going to grab this Goblini and my acidic slime. I'm going to swing in. Pop it. Thinking about some blinking. I could destroy the Fable the Mirror Breaker. Or I could just Besage that. After they've already used up some of their hand. I'll hit this. I'm this time going to exile you and... You know what? No, it's going to be the acidic slime again. Lagrella land destruction. It's normal. They're likely to be able to get Uro out, though, because they can discard the cards here. Oh, they got more lands. Why does your mom let you have lands? Golos. So something cute about Golos is he gets a land when he enters the battlefield. Something else cute about Golos is he is a land. Because I'm going to Besage him. Hey. I should have done it in end step so they wouldn't have access to this mana. But also, I'm petty, and I like to take game actions. That's 2 things. Here comes Norn. Just want to make sure that's set up for when Lagrella releases the beast. Oh. Right, they can't get that out of the graveyard. Permanent cards in graveyard can't enter the battlefield. It doesn't get cast, though. This is weird, because it doesn't go from the graveyard. It gets cast, which I mean puts it on the stack, and then has it come in. So I'm not actually sure if that happens. Yeah, I can't use the momentary blink. I'm gonna do this. Devouring Collects doesn't do anything. I'll destroy the Reflection and the World Tree. And then I'm gonna grab Vorinclex and my Acidic Slime. And then I'm gonna grab the first Sliver and the Nightclub Bouncer. Anyway, here's triggers. Land. Violence. I love our goodie bag creature over here. Ooh, permanents in graveyards can't enter the battlefield, breach the multiverse. I think you only get permanents. Specifically, creatures and planeswalkers. Oof. Wasn't a crime deck. Still did some work. Satoru the Infiltrator is notably not the kind of crime I'm trying to stop. He's just drawing cards by casting spells for free or using ninjutsu, all that kind of stuff. I am going to keep this hand. The Tail's End is very nice against both Satoru and also ninjutsu stuff, though Satoru will probably come down first. And I am looking to just move down this Temple Garden. Nice. Something notable, though, is that if I exile one of their creatures, and then it comes back under their control from Lagrella, they actually do draw a card. Because Satoru works with almost anything. Kind of wild how versatile the card is. He works with Reanimation, he works with Blink, he works with all of it. Oh, it's the Slitherblade. Hi, Slitherblade. I have 2 mana. Oh, and Satoru does count himself for Blinkies. I guess I'll go for the Tail's End on Satoru. Are there any Fallout avatars in the game? I don't think they added many Fallout cosmetics into Arena. Just too bad. Would be fun. Aww. There were no ninjas. Well, what's this? Oh, it has an ability to return it from graveyard. That's another thing that works, oddly enough, with Satoru. I'll bring out Lagrella. I'm gonna exile that Slitherblade. Do you think this Satoru's drip is next level? His fit does go hard. The other Satoru that we had recently also is very cool looking. There's like this crazy paint splatter around it in the art. It's really nice. Is it time for ninjas? Swarm Saboteur! Oh yeah, they reduced its cost again to just 1 black for the ninjutsu. This is going to give them discardability. Off Virus Beetles. Also, it's really cute, and I like it. I'm doing nothing suspicious. Paying 3 life in order to bolt this in. No way would I have spells at instant speed. There's dog meat as a pet for the Fallout cosmetics. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's normal. Normal, regular, totally fine. Bouncing Satoru. Making him cost more. You gonna kill Lagrella? Because I was gonna block with her anyway. But this way they get to draw a card, because the Slitherblade will enter the battlefield. So cute. And I'll trade with the Swarm Saboteur. Or I'll try to. They may have just drawn more instant speed interaction. Is this deck made to counter Grenzo? Yes. It also if it has a bad start, will feed Grenzo decks because Grenzo loves blink cards, but you have to play against it with just, no, we're stopping Grenzo. Diminished Returner, another thing that re-enters the battlefield for free. Cool. July. I do like this new art for Botanical Sanctum. All of the, are these fast lands? Yeah, the fast lands from Thunder Junction are really pretty. Hi, Satoru. I'm just not blocking. Let's see if they got more ninjutsu. Looks like that's a no. But I do have lots of non-basics, so Razor Lash Transmogrant can come back for a low cost of 2 mana. Am I feeling Eternal Wanderer right here? Be able to bring this back after, so no, not really. Oh, wash away. Well, in that case, I've got Hexproof. This isn't each opponent, so it can still get through it. Ooh, ninjutsu? Go ninja, go ninja, go! It's the Okiba Gang Shinobi! I'll have to discard 2. Okay, probably Botanical Sanctum and a Ganjo. And then, if they also play the Virus Beetle... Oh, it's also the Prower. Something's gonna get Lifelink and Death Touch. Oh, they changed it so it's not just Lifelink and Death Touch until end of turn. It's now a Death Touch and Lifelink counter. Oh, that's great. For them, not for me. Mox Amber. Is it time for the Beeble? It is time for the Beetle. All right, I'm going to drop Cyclonic Rift. Human. Bring out the Eternal Wanderer. The Virus Beetle. And I will leave you with just the Beetle. And for me, Shalai. They do have a Hall of Storm Giants, which they could animate to attack with here. And that would force me to block. If they did Hall of Storm Giants at my face and then Virus Beetle at Eternal Wanderer, I think that would be a very good use of their turn. It's a good way to get Shalai and Wanderer off the turn, though you're not doing that much else. They could also just go to rebuild. Yeah, here comes Satoru. I only have 6 life left. Razor Lash Transmogrant. Even gets a counter. Double hexproof. Nice. I have the Restless Vine stock. That costs 5 to animate, I think. Yeah, it costs 5 to animate.
I brought back.
Just maintaining as many blockers as I can. I've got super duper hexproof. If only Satoru was trying to steal from us. Eternal Wanderer will get killed by the Slitherblade. Razor Last Transmogrant, I'm pretty sure just gets bodied by the first strike on the double striking token. But they can always just bring it back to draw a card again. Nothing wrong with that. Boop. Bye, Eternal Wanderer. Yeah, if I had used the plus ability, I would be allowing them to draw cards, which is just not what I wanted to do. Also, if they really wanted to kill it, they could have. They could have, again, gone for that animated Hall of Storm Giants. Maybe they forgot they have a man land. It's real. It happens. Ooh, Reflector Mage. It's a nice way to slow them down. And it also gives me my first, like, real blinkable target here. It stops them from recasting Satoru for a turn. If it went for Diminished Returner, that would be preventing the most damage to me. This has Vigilance, and I'm going to try to remember that it has Vigilance, because I can attack with it. Boop. A fine boopin', milady. Next turn, I could just hold up mana for Shalai's ability. Attack with the Diminished Returner. I don't think I need the doubled up hexproof here. So once again, putting this double striker on this. I'm going to put these two in front of the Diminished Returner. They can choose which one they want to kill. Ingenious Infiltrator. Is that 3 damage? 2 damage. But it's also going to be card draw. Puts me down to 4. We're hanging in there. We're doing something. I've been dealt damage, so we gain life. Go up to 7. Thanks for having text, Metropolis Reformer. You forget that Shalai has other text? Yeah, she works as a Scales Commander. Ooh, a Reprieve. Yeah, we're just gonna chill, vibe, and hang. They don't really cast that many spells, though, because they want a ninjutsu. Just, you know, I respect. Razor Lash coming out. One black mana. They're making sure whichever thing they're casting here is uncounterable. I mean, I don't actually have a counter spell. I have a Reprieve, which is like fake counter spell. Wonder if they got any real cool ninjutsu stuff happening here. I have Restless Vine to block. Yeah, but I won't be able to block this, so... I could have, I guess, blocked the Virus Beetle specifically. You can put Lavinia in this deck as additional anti-Grenzo tech. Aight, wicked. Wicked awesome. These scam effects also get some more draw for Satoru. Satoru loves Emporium Thopterist. I put it in my deck. Hey, Cyber Siphoner. Allows me to bring back Cyclonic Rift. Neat. Don't mind us. We're just chilling, hanging, staying in our lane. I raised your lash. Shocked that in. Spyglass Siren. I could do this just to slow them down and discount this. That's not what's killing me this turn. The general widitude of them is what's killing me. I'm guessing this is just like, it hasn't entered the battlefield, and it's nice and evasive. Right, yep. So the blade, getting the thang. Ooh, a ravenous chupacabra! Nice! Notably, if I kill this, it will deal damage to me. Yeah, that's not what's killing me. This is what's killing me. What's great and prosper? What's great and prosper is also great in Satoru. Alright, let's do some blocking. How do I reduce the most damage? Don't want to kill that. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yup. And that still leaves me with 5 damage coming through, which does mean I have to use the Cyclonic Rift on one of these. But wait. Did I have a protective spell? They ninjutsu'd! Hey, they still had a ninjutsu source in their hand. Good for them. We lose, but it was a pretty fun game. I had fun. Good game. Wait, I want to blow a kiss. Kisses. I don't think my hexproof did anything to them. Finally! Grenzo, Crooked Jailer. To be honest, I have played 10 matches and none of them have been Grenzo. So, we finally have a game against Grenzo. And right now, I have Patriarch's Humiliation, the ability to flash back at back. I've got some Destruction. This is not the best anti-Grenzo hand. However, it's also not bad. So I'm going to keep it. You play a creature, it's losing its abilities. Gone. Done. There are no abilities. Human. Ragavan. You wish. It's just a 1-mana 2/1, which is still pretty good. Mind Stone. Wait, why'd you dash it? Does it still get haste? No, because it has no abilities. I'll just go ahead and grab this anyway. Weird. Okay, sure. I'm giving myself hexproof, so you can't target me. Heist, notably targeting ability. Can't touch this. To quote MC Hammer. I have to kill that Shalai first. Can't touch my Cyber Siphoner either, and I do want a blanket. Displacer Kitten plus Cyber Siphoner equals infinite whatever spell you want. Land. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna get this Displacer Kitten down. You did not leave me white mana open. Arena. Buddy. Sweetie. Sweaty. I wanted to pay the life. I wanted to pay the life so I would have the Patriarch's Humiliation Displacer Kitten Protection loop up. It's fine. They don't know. Grenzo comes into play and does nothing. That's really cool, Grenzo. You know what else you have? Nothing. I'm gonna exile him and the Cyber Siphoner. Just a nice vanilla 6/4 you got right there. They put it back into exile. Or I should say the command zone. They play a Signet. I keep eating blueberries. A Molten Collapse? So this is gonna seem really weird. I'm using Patriarch's Humiliation on my own Shalai. It is not going to be resolving, though. So we're gonna do the old swip, swap, swibbity bop. Hey. Because next turn I have Yorian. Oh, hey, Chandra. Who are you killing? The kitten? You should probably kill the kitten. Trust me, kill the kitten. No, not the sniper, to kill the kitten. Okay. They don't want me to have loops. Not fruity or otherwise. Meow. Wow.
I don't need this.
Without a spell to cast, we're just gonna put Lagrella in exile. Big Shalai, put the Splicer Kitten in exile. And I'll play the Zyganjo. Oh wait, I forgot to. That's fine. I don't need it. Hey, Grenzo! Guess who has Hexproof? Sorry, Gonti. Hexproof. Doesn't work. I have Hexproof. Doesn't work! I got Hexproof. Haha! Anti-Grenzo deck wins! Amara, Voice of the Conclave. This is a super aggressive deck that convokes. And when you convoke, you get another convokey card off of Amara. I will be eating blueberries during this match, which should not detract from the gameplay, but it will fill my tummy up with blueberry goodness. This is a rude opening hand. Is it the mana drain? It's the mana drain. Listen, I'm going to pay a lot of life here, but if they play their Amara the way I play my Amara, it's turn 1, 1 drop. Turn 2, 2 more 1 drops. And also Amara. Here comes Monk of the Open Hand. Nice. I have a 1 drop. It's not as good as yours. I won't even be able to stop Amara here if they play like me. I could play the Spirited Companion. I'm just going to hold open the mana drain. They could be getting like the Elephant here. Because the cards that are on Amara's spellbook, there's a lot of tough ones. Do you pay the 1? They do not. I would like 5 floating mana. Might very well. Oh, wait, Eternal Wanderer. Even better! Hey, we did this in a different game, too. You receive dead creatures. I receive Planeswalker. Nice. Mythweaver Hawk. Actually, I don't really care for him. He's a kitty cat, and he's also a big old rampy cat. Mythweaver Hawk is the sort of card that you run up against a lot, because a lot of people like mono green ramp that goes fast and hard. And Covert Go Blue, welcome! Welcome, thank you so much for the raid. You're currently witnessing the anti-Grenzo deck that does not match against a Grenzo. So, you know, about currently 5% of the time, it matches up against Grenzo every time. Which is great, right? If I name Spirit, I could play the Soul Herder here. But I'm actually going to name Human. Just to play Lagrella. Yes, that's right. The naked, sad, and lonely Lagrella. We'll blink her later. listen, this is a Pock that did not ramp on turn 1 or turn 2, so what's going on? I have no idea. Probably should have mulliganed again. Aw, Spring Bloom Droid! That'll get them to 4 mana next turn. Welcome, Raiders. I'm going to play this land that comes in tapped because I do not need untapped mana here. Would you care to block? Okay. Hey, Pock. Get out of here. On top of the deck, back in the command zone. Listen, Pock, I don't want to be here any more than you want to be here. Thank you. Alright, so they put it on top of their deck. Do I have anything that messes with the top of their deck here? Ah, dang, I don't. It is fun to slow them down for a turn, though. I'm going to play the Soul Herder. It is going to exile my Lagrella. She's not going to exile the Spring Bloom Droid. Not really any reason for that. If I wanted to hold up Eaten by Piranhas, I would have needed to shock in the Temple Garden. The reason I didn't do that is because I was kind of just making the assumption that they will play land right away, and there isn't actually a way for me to respond to that. It just happens. We go to combat. I'm gonna do it in response here. I'm gonna crack this open. Even if I Eaten by Piranhas it here, they would just crack the other one in response to get the landfall trigger. Pock does the Pock thing. Chat saying howdy. Howdy. Soul Herder getting kind of thick, though. Kind of chunky. Putting meat on those soul bones. Hi, Pock. You coming out? Or is it gonna be something else chunky? Yeah, it looks like I have a counterspell or something, like I did before. I don't. Should probably put more counterspells in a deck. But I can't blink the counterspells. Should put, like, Snapcaster Mage in. Ugh, gross. I hate Snapcaster Mage. Oh, Oracle of Moldiah. Lets you play lands off the top and additional lands each turn. Also, notably, she's either gonna get eaten by piranhas or just put back into hand. Oh, she's just gonna get put back into hand. Yeah, they did not get lands, and we know there isn't a land on top of their deck. We're gonna River's Rebuke, everything goes back. We swing in, pew pew pew! Have some fun. Gaming. Not exactly a good game, but whatever, it's Pock. Grenzo, Crooked Jailer, just the man we were hoping to see! So I don't actually have that much interaction for Grenzo in this hand, but I do have Mana Drain. And I like Mana Drain. I don't like playing against it, but I like when I have it, which is extremely selfish and 100% on theme for me being a little crime-stopping deck. We're going to, I think, surveil here over getting the Triome. Want some extra information. Oh, Curse of Science. Okay, perfect. So now we can save our Mana Drain for something that's not Grenzo, because we can Curse Grenzo, so he costs more mana, going from 6 to 8. It's already kind of tricky for them to ramp because they're in these colors. They can mostly just do artifact-based ramp, and being able to use Curse of Silence will slow them down a bit. Hi there, Ornithopter. I'm going to go ahead and put you in Lagrella jail. The Magpie. out here exiling some friends of mine. Aw, booties. Cutie booties. Yes. Boots. I will play the Esper Sentinel, so I can repeatedly ask my opponent, "Do you pay the 1?" I still think that for the, secret lair that they did for April Fool's Day, the one that does the, like, alternating caps and non-caps text, they should have put cards like Esper Sentinel on there with "Do you pay the 1?" And also, like, a really obnoxious piece of art drawn on, like, MS Paint. Yes, Grenzo, my deck is literally specifically designed to be kind of rude to yours. Ooh, Orcish Bowmasters. I don't actually draw many cards. I just want 2 more mana next turn, because then if I get a white source, I could have Sun Titan. Okay, I didn't. That's fine. I'll play the Cyber Siphoner to bring back the mana drain. The only thing that's sad about that is I can't replay the mana drain here, but I can ephemerate. Yeah, we should have Mark Rosewater draw his secret lair. Deadly cover-up. Do you pay the 1? Okay. I'm going to ephemerate Lagrella. And I'm going to put Cyber Siphoner in jail. Esper Sentinel is going to go away. Cyber Siphoner is going to come out. Interesting. It's almost like this is a loop. It's almost like this is a loop. Yeah, it's one of the obnoxious things we can do with this deck. If you have Ephemerate with Cyber Siphoner and other spells to recur as well, mana drain specifically, yeah, so like I'm going to hit the mana drain on this Panharmonicon. I've got lots of extra mana. Maybe I'll, I don't know, play Lagrella. Making sure we're leaving up some blue and white there. I would just have the planar incision. That's fine. We're gonna put this back in the goodie bag. It's a snack for later. Oh, Goldspan Dragon! Cute! It's gonna make some treasures. I could have exiled it before it attacked. Oh, look, that's what I was looking for. I mean, I could also just do a Reflector Mage. Sure, they can't replay it. You could have put boots on it, you didn't. Get it out of here. You can play it again next turn. Ephemerate. Boop. Phyrexian Arena? Sure, okay. It's extra card draw, but it also hurts. Oh, well, good. Another white source. Soon we'll have our Sun Titan silliness. Another blue source. Okay. I just like mana. I say, having flooded out in multiple games today. Phyrexian Arena draws them a card, loses them a life. Goldspan Dragon. This time, I think we're going to say no to that. I am going to use Planar Incision. gonna grab that mana drain. I'm going to grab my reflector mage. And I think they recognize that we are putting them in a bad spot. Get out of here, Grenzo. Our deck was made to beat yours. We're up against the Scarab God. That's not Grenzo, and it's the kind of crime that we actually do not stop with this deck. Dang it, Scarab God. Why would you do this to us? Well, that's okay. We're still going to go up against them. Scarab God is stealing things from graveyards, or zombies, or both. It's a really fun deck if you're just, like, looking to spit out a bajillion zombies, and sometimes that's what they're going to do. I just want to make sure that I grab a land that produces blue. I don't really want the Triumph. I'd rather get the Surveil here. And Seachrome Coast. More mana, more better, more good. We're going to play that, and then Spirited Companion. I'm still able to exile the zombie tokens with Lagrella, though, so, you know. We have some counterplay, yeah. Kind of depends on what version of Scarab God they are. If they're the control version of Scarab God, it's going to be trickier. This is actually why I'm playing Verdan here, because that is going to tax their high-cost non-creature spells, which, if they are the control version of Scarab God, they will have more of. Ugh. Got a load of this guy. He didn't even cast it. Sadly, as you know, we don't want to exile Rusco. He's just gonna sit there, ticking around on his clock. I've got an even interrupter, though, so that's fun. God! Really? An uncounterable god. I don't actually have any counter spells in hand. I can just make them plot. Alright, they play Scarab God, and I'm going to use Even Interrupter to plot it. So now they have to pay 2 mana to cast it, and also they have to do it next turn. This is going to actually tax anything that's being cast from exile. At least on their side of the battlefield. Yippee! Hi, Rusco. Do you want to attack me? I want to kill you. Oh, a Rusco gamer. Hey, I'm willing to make this trade. I hate Rusco just that much. Now, they might be thinking, ooh, I'll be able to bring Rusco back from the graveyard. I will destroy him beforehand. Let's see. We've got Lagrella, Charming Prince, Ephemerate. Ephemerate lets me tax something again on the stack. I am going to play the Charming Prince here to Blinky my puppy. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? You got Flooded Strand. Neat. Scarab God is being cast. I am going to try to ephemerate my Aven Interrupter. A counter spell? Okay. They do not have enough mana to activate the Scarab God. And killing the Scarab God actually just kind of puts him back into hand. So we're going to try to exile him. I wonder if they have a counter spell here. I'm going to play the Flooded Strand, I think, just in case. Nah, I don't want to. Lagrella! Put this god in jail. Also my dog. Yeah, she's a good puppy. Just in case they have a way to kill Lagrella, I'm not attacking it on the ground. I'm just attacking it with the Aven Interrupter. You want to be in jail with a good puppy? Such a good boy. Such a good puppy. Did not kill Lagrella there. Okay, Lagrella, keep the Scarab God in jail with a cute puppy. Yes, she's so good. Oh, hey, Narcid, who stops my card draw.
If you wish to surrender
Narset who finds a... Narset who finds ooh, search for his Canta. This will allow them to surveil in their upkeep. Oh, I'm gonna go for this first. Time Warp! Does it land? Oh, Throat Gophers. Okay. Scarab God returns. This will give them a blocker on the ground, but I'll have a big dog. Woof woof. Yes. Lagrella back. Big puppy. Does not draw me a card! Nurse it, you monster! Die. She doesn't actually die. But next turn she will. Extra turns. We take them. I'm also going to go for the Surveil. I kind of like land. Hello, Mr. the Scarab God. Excuse me, sir. Would you please leave? Thank you. Taking out Narset so I can draw. Playing the Forsaken Crossroads. Naming blue. And then we scry. Eaten by piranhas? That lets me turn the Scarab God into a bunch of bones. I love bones. It's almost midnight. They cannot play the Scarab God this turn. Ooh, a Siphon Insight. I mean, you can cast that. But it's being cast from graveyard, so it costs 2 more. Thank you, Aven Interrupter. You're a good bird. Weird Strixhaven bird out here. Playing football. I'll just swing in with everybody. Go get it, kids. Urtai. Who are you killing? Aven Interrupter? My bird? Okay. At least I get to draw a card. Night of Autumn. You wish it were midnight. Go! Night of Autumn! Destroy their clock! Boop. Give me a man after midnight. Whoa, hold up. They're really destroying their mana here. Sure, I guess they want this to flip? Oh, that is absolutely one of the Aven from Strixhaven. The, like, owl-looking guys. I think they're called, like, Owlin. That's totes a Strixhaven bird. Oh, hi, Shaldred. Fly Night of Autumn. A Toyota Corolla. They give you the 2-month resub. Yeah, for mana efficiency. Shaldred will die. They'll be able to replay Scarab God and reanimate, I believe, next turn. I'm trying to think what's the rudest way for me to set this up. I'm gonna set up the slow loop. Alright, so there's, this odd kind of slow loop you can do with Charming Prince. That will result in me having a hidden attacker that they can't really interact with here. I mean, yeah, Toyota Corolla is a reliable sub. A good car that will last you for a long time. I know, because I had one for a very long time. It didn't actually break down on me. It wouldn't pass inspections, but it still ran. Hi, Scarab God! Who are you bringing out? Shaldred? Urtai? They could Urtai and counter the coming back from exile ability. I think that's the only way for them to stop this blink. Hmm? Are they gonna Urtai it? Yeah, they are! Let's go. Love it for them. I get to draw a card. Excuse me, Mr. Urtai's guy. Would you like to bring something out right now? Going for Rusko first. We're going to try to counter this ability. And also make the Scarab God lose all of his abilities. In response, they could reanimate something else, either mine or theirs, like the Aven Interrupter. No, they're going for the Shuldred. I think they should have gone for the Interrupter. I have to sacrifice something. Honestly, Teferi. I don't care about him. Who needs it? The thing I hate is Rusko. Hi, Nick. The copies of Shuldred cannot transform. If you could transform them in place, they would turn into like a saga without any counters. It just doesn't work like that. A Scarab God just has no text. There are some transforming tokens. Yeah, so she does have a backside. It's just because of the way she transforms. She would like swoop and then swap. Nice cut down. Not quite lethal swinging in, so we're just gonna sit here and vibe. Illusion. Spending 4 mana to look at the top 4 cards of their library. Put 2 in hand. Crocodile! Yeah! Okay, well, I mean, like, rip to my cool stuff. Also, Scarab God gets his text back. I lose 2 life. But hell yeah! Let's go! Ugh, I love that so much. What's my best way around that? If I kill the crocodile, they bring it back. If I blink Lagrella, I can do an exile. Yeah, I probably want that. Move my commander to the command zone. No! Here comes the Stalwart Realm Warden. And attacks whatever their next non-creature spell they cast is. We're gonna grab Scrob Gob and Realm Warden. Put them in a little goodie bag together. That is a 4 mana price of fame because it got taxed. No, 6 mana, right? Yeah, 6 mana. Nice. This is going to be a slightly chunkier Stalwart Realm Warden than usual. No, yeah, it was 4, because this didn't re-enter the battlefield yet. Protecting the Eternal Wanderer is going to be priority, because I don't have lethal! I wish I did. Bye, Realm Warden. Look at all these stab wounds in the graveyard. Would you like to reanimate something? Tidebender! That's rough, buddy. Rough for me! I'm in danger! Get him to 6, but we can't close it out! Scarab Gods just... can't deal with them. Yeah, them getting that Perforator Crocodile meant that we were just not able to stop it. Now they're able to interact with the stack in so many different ways, especially now that they've realized, oh yeah, your graveyard's good too. Yeah, my graveyard's good too. Hello, Risco. They're just going for face. Ignoring my Eternal Wanderer. She did get her abilities back, but they could have something like an extra turn spell here. And it was not truly stolen. Go for Tristani. They do have 6 mana, so I'm also a little worried about, like, Sublime Epiphany. Gives me the maximum amount of blockitude. Can't attack in because they can make a 4/4. Is it Perforator Crocodile a zombie? No, it's just a crocodile. Scarab God getting Redan. A Vigilant Flyer. Sadly, it's not actually my creature, so I don't get to steal it back with Tristani. Six life, 1 hope, 1 dream. Davriel can give something a perpetual -3/-3. Or they could just get those offers and conditions. Accept an offer. Accept a condition. They have to make sure they don't select one that's going to make them lose life. Draw 3, and then exile 2. Okay. Wanderer can only be attacked by 1, but since this has Vigilance, you may as well just go for it. Eternal Wanderer off the battlefield. And me and my inability to deal with their Scarab God's recastability. Even if I kill it, like if I had made them sacrifice, it would just come back for 5 mana. Okay, so CK Restoration will draw me 1 card. But it's going to be the right card. It's going to be the card that wins me the game. What would be the card that wins me the game? If I kill the Scarab God and attack in with everything, it brings them to 1. Right? No. They block these 2. You deal 3. It brings them to 3. 3, but I don't have 2 good attackers. Slow him down as slightly as I can. Yeah, I just paid 9 mana to draw one card. Getting the Interrupter? No, they're getting Sir Blinko, the Reflector Mage, using it on my token. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, yeehaw! Because we are so totally dead. That Perforator Crocodile taking out our attackers. We were never able to recover. And there was never a moment where I could kill it without them being able to bring it back. And then, you know, what was everything else I got? Gabriel Pluses. Scarab does the Scarab Godding. Map gets them a land. Other map. More flying damage. I can still reanimate 2 things. Oh. Hey, Iganjo. You're not gonna save me. GG, Scarab God. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I hope you enjoyed stomping Grenzo as much as I did. Yes, this deck is extremely petty, but I had this problem of I was trying to record Brawl episodes, and all I was matching up against was Grenzo, which can be fun, but Grenzo's a little overtuned and a bit of a problem to play against with certain styles of deck, especially big ramping decks. So I decided that, yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make an anti-Grenzo deck. And with all of the heist cards floating around, I'm going to share it with the world through Brawl Stars. If you're looking for the deck list, it is in the description below. And if you'd like to suggest a commander for me to brew, please let me know. You can leave me a comment and be like, hey, Amy, you know, 5 months ago I asked you to build Ashnod. I have a list here, and you still haven't done it. And I will say, you know what? That's a great reminder. Maybe we should build Ashnod. She seems like a fun commander to try. Thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.